we'll at least have it this, and then we could just hit live, and then okay.
Love talk is love talk. We also know it gets deep, but we still love and laugh. Love talk, let's chat. Love talk is love talk. We also know it gets deep, but we still love and laugh. Love talk, let's chat. Love talk is love talk. We also know it gets deep, but we still love and laugh. Love talk, let's chat. Love talk is love talk. We also know it gets deep, but we still love and laugh. Love talk, let's chat.
Hello. Welcome to Love Talk, where when love talks, the world listens. I'm your girl, also ravishing.
And I'm Boogie. Welcome, y'all. Today we are talking about financial compatibility, finances and relationships, whatever you want to call it. We have a dope conversation coming. In fact, we got facts, we got questions and commentary. But before we get into it, I want to share with you guys this amazing fact. So let's check it out.
More than a third of couples miss the mark when it comes to how much income their significant other makes. 27% admit of being often frustrated by their partner's money habits, but say they let it go for the sake of keeping the peace. This was an article published by Fidelity Investments.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Boogie, how
Yeah.
important how important do you think finances is in a relationship?
I'd say it's very important, especially knowing that financial stuff and matters are like one of the leading causes of divorce. I'd say it's very important.
Right.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
Well, today, yeah, like you say, we're gonna dive deep into finances and relationships. And first we can start it off with a question to the chat. And I guess I can answer it. You can answer it too, but you kind of already did about how early when dating should you start talking about, each other finances.
Mhm.
Um for me, I think once you and that person know that okay, y'all want to start a life together, y'all talking about moving in together or getting married, y'all know it's serious. I think that's when you should open that door and start talking about finances, not just so much of how much one person make, but you need to talk about credit, you need to talk about investments, savings. It's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into finances, not just each person's salary.
Absolutely. Yeah. Because you can make money, have good money, but have horrible spending habits. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. And credit is number one. Like you said, you can have money, but if you don't got no credit, no good
Mm,
credit,
yep. Yep.
it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
Shout out to the chat, y'all. What do y'all have
yes. Hi.
to say? Yeah.
Let's see. Life with T76 says, my husband and I discuss finances once we're in it. Going to be together for the long haul. Yes.
I know that's
Yes,
right.
yes, yes. And Mama Bowman Living Life says, when it's understood that you're in a relationship. Yes.
Absolutely.
I agree.
I got a question though, y'all. So, like, okay, because all right, we are only getting older, right? So
Mhm.
I'll be turning 33, and it's like I understand that we want to talk about more serious stuff as the time goes along, but it's like if we were to give it like so let's say like I start dating, right?
Mhm.
And all right, I'm saying I'm talking to someone about 3 months or whatever. When should like the conversation gear towards more financial stuff? Because it's like we don't want to waste time and like it's like I don't like. I guess I'm like trying to figure out like when, like, and how do you approach that? Like,
Well, okay, it's 3 months y'all been dating, and okay, this is the guy. Like, I really like this guy. He could be the one. So once you have that conversation with him and both of y'all are in a neutral understanding where, yes, you're my person, I'm your person, we're going to be together. We're not going to be dating anybody else. It's just going to be us two. And we're going to work on a relationship and move forward towards engagement, marriage. Once you have that understood, then you should start talking about finances.
okay, okay,
But you don't want to talk about finances with somebody who, um, you know, you might be feeling that person, but that person like, oh wait, I still want to date other people. You see what I'm saying? That
right,
doesn't make
right.
sense.
So you kind of want to see exactly where y'all are going before
Mm-hmm.
that.
Right.
Lashana Success says, hey, girl. She says, I don't want to be in a relationship or catch feelings for someone that isn't
Mm-hmm.
consistent with their finances. Don't waste my
Mm-hmm.
time.
Yeah, that's
Heck,
understood too. But so this is the thing too.
okay.
You you talk about, okay, you just meet someone and you talk about, so Lashana, are you saying like when you first meet that person, you want to start talking about finances right then and there?
Good
Because
question.
because that'll be a good question too. Because if I'm on the first, second, third date, a couple of dates with somebody, and I'm just dating right now, I'm just dating, and the guy asks me about my finances, I might be like, wait, hold up. Like, I don't even much like you like that. No,
Facts.
I'm just dating, sir.
Right. What you trying to borrow some money?
Yeah.
No.
So I can understand too what LaShawna's saying, like, if you know that you like this person, like if you be like, oh, I'm starting to like this person, then I would start talking about finances. I
Yeah.
think, yeah. Oh, and
It,
then Mama B said it too after 3 months. So
mhm.
yeah, by that time, y'all had that conversation already, about is it gonna be me and you and not nobody else?
Right. Like y'all exclusive. Like right. Like it's not like you talking to other people and
Mhm.
oh,
I like that. So Cassie's Kitchen Creation said, when dating, there is energy between the two people and the conversations are natural. It's like you feel comfortable discussing certain topics. You would know if the person you are with is the one. True.
hmm, especially as you go and start living and learning, you about to be like, yeah, this they talking about something. We have a future here.
Mhm. Let's see. Oh, Lashana said maybe after 3 to 4 weeks, but people who are afraid to talk about money have too much to hide.
Mm.
Hmm.
And you know, it's
Okay.
so tricky too because like me and my friend, shout out to Hopeful Hustle, have talked, and I'll just say this: we have talked about. We both have been in experiences where things have gone wrong with money, as far not with us, but just helping
Mhm.
other people and things like that. So dare I call it financial trauma? I don't know if that's a
Yeah.
name for it. I don't know, but it's like so it gets kind of sticky sometimes, like with how you approach it, because not only from ourselves, but even the other person. Because I think people, even though it's a healthy thing and a reasonable thing to discuss, I think people
Mhm.
have their own like experiences with it. So it's like, how, that determines how they receive the conversation. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like, are they asking me this because they just want to really build with me and we really going somewhere, or are they trying to get something? You know what I mean? Because everybody has a past and a experience with it. So it's kind of like, this is an important discussion.
But
It
I
really
think,
is.
I don't mean to cut you, but I think if you and someone is having a conversation and you bring that up, they should be open to the conversation.
Right. Right.
I will be open to the conversation, you know.
Yeah.
But like LaShawna said, if they're not, then the reason why is probably because they have something to hide.
Right. They might not be making the money they're saying they are,
Yeah.
or or because you know how they say, like, when you first start dating, you come in. What do they call it? I forgot the name, but like more or less saying it's like the pretender, the mask at first, because everybody tries to look real childish at first, so it's not the real them completely yet. So
Right.
so they have you thinking they making such and such, but it might be
Yeah.
slightly less,
Mm-hmm.
or they're able to maintain those Ruth Chris dinners. Like,
Not the Ruth's Chris.
we go to Ruth Chris, now we go to Chili's. I love them both now, but it's like it's
Look,
different.
I'll take me a Chili's meal to
Facts.
go
Oh yeah,
eat at home. We can have movie night at home.
triple dipper.
Yeah. So another question is, this is a good question. In a marriage or a long-term relationship, who do you think should be responsible for bills? Should a man cover the bills? Should it be split 50-50? How should that go? What y'all think, chat?
Yeah, what y'all think? Y'all know I'm gonna sprinkle in my 2 cents, but I'm curious. What y'all think?
I'm just reading while the chat is thinking. Anisha LTV says, if you're knocking boots, you can talk finances. I agree. I think you should talk finances before. Because
The
when you knocking boots, that means you really feeling this person, for
right.
like a woman. Like, we have
Yeah.
fell for this person. So I think, that conversation should come before.
Yeah. Absolutely. I like that.
Mhm. Let's see.
Life with T 76 says, I have a different point of view on this one. We were
Okay.
not financially compatible in the dating stage. But if the person is open to learn and change, they can still work out, from my experience.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because you know how, like, I'm not trying to encourage, that's another topic, but I'm not trying to encourage, like, building someone or having them, raising them or nothing like that. But it's no secret that when you're in a relationship or of any kind, being around a person, you're going to grow and they're going to teach you things too. So if finances wasn't like as high a priority before, perhaps being in that relationship kind of helps that person level up, and I think that, if I'm not mistaken, that probably is what happened here with Life with T.
And when you have to talk about finances, it's not so much more like if this person is not making X amount of dollars, it's like the deal breaker. It's just to see where you're both at and to see, okay, what do y'all need to do or what do that person need to do to get to where y'all want to be? Because when me and my husband first got together, we wasn't like we are now. Like, he was working for the parish, I was working for the hospital, but we wasn't like we are now. You see what I'm saying? So my husband didn't have bad credit. He didn't have good credit. He didn't have no credit,
Yep.
So I guess it just depends on where's that person mindset when you do have that conversation about finances. I don't
I
know.
love that. I love that. Yeah, because your mindset. Because are you willing to learn? Are you willing to try different things, or
Mm-hmm.
have different conversations, or is your mind real fixed and like So the mindset,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Let's see. So, Life with T76 say, I have split finances in my marriage.
Okay.
Janex say, is both making income? I would say, let's say, yeah, because if one is not making income, then that person can't split bills. That person doesn't have any income. So let's just say, um, yeah, they both work
Hmm.
and one makes more than the other. We're not going to say who makes more, but one just makes more than the other. Do you think the bill should be split, or should a man take care of the bills and the wife take care of like household stuff, groceries, or stuff like that? How should it go?
It's crazy. I used to watch Judge Mathis, or matter of fact, I would watched Divorce Court a lot because it was like you learn a lot in divorce court. It helps
Mhm.
you, even whether I was in a relationship or single. I just liked watching that show, and I would see all types of scenarios. Sometimes I've even seen like the man be like the caretaker. He did the cooking and the cleaning of the house, and the woman was the breadwinner. I've seen
Mhm.
where the woman sat back, and the husband, you know, was the sole provider. And I've also seen it 50-50 too. And I've always thought they were all interesting.
Mhm. Okay. Let's see. So Janex says, then sure you split them to a part. I mean, I'm old school. My money is your money, and vice versa. Money goes in the account and bills get paid. What we have, we have. Okay. I
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
All right. So
But this chat.
remember, so y'all, me and Boogie watched this video,
Oh yeah.
and and in the video, the woman was speaking. She said that her husband, well, her fiance, it was her fiance at the time, or was it
Yes.
okay?
Yep.
It was her fiance. But I'm gonna ask married people too. So, people in the chat, if your significant other, husband, wife, have an insurance policy, a life insurance policy, and you find out that you are not the beneficiary is a family member, his mom, dad, sister, brother, whoever, it's not you. And you find out about it. And when you go to your significant other, they tell you, um, such and such is my beneficiary. Y'all just have to work it out. If you are married, how would you handle that? And if you are in a relationship and you find that out, how would you handle it? Would that be a deal breaker for you? How would you go about that situation? And let's
So,
see. Because I think I'll say what she said once.
yeah. Yeah. that was that was really good. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Anisha said that's a problem if you're married. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. Or about to too, because it's like yeah. And wasn't he kind of like, y'all figure it out type of thing?
Yeah, he was like, y'all just would have to figure it out. Like he wasn't trying to change it or nothing.
He said, I ain't getting in between mama.
hmm So let's see. Lashana Success said that has to change or we getting a divorce. straight up as a married woman. Yes, I agree. Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Life with T 76 says not necessarily a deal breaker. It depends on how much the policy is and if it's the only one. Ooh.
Mm.
I think it was the only one though in that case, right?
Yeah.
Based on how that well, you'll tell how that went.
And okay, so she said it depends if it was the only one. So let's just say it was another insurance policy. Why do if I'm your wife, or I'm your husband or your fiance, and we already have this insurance policy on each other and it's enough to take care of what we need to take care of, why do a family member needs to have an insurance policy also? But I think it was the only one because she was like, I'm out of here. She was like, oh no, that's a red flag. And she also said, don't ignore red flags. Like, don't say, oh, well, at least we have an insurance policy. Don't paint that red flag pink. Don't make it a pink flag. It's really a red flag.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The more I think about it, I feel like that took a lot of courage for her.
Yeah.
To call it off because she could have been like, everything else is good. We could sort through this, but
Mhm.
she was like, I'm out.
Right.
I'm out.
So, Lashana said it's okay for parents to be the beneficiary if it's more than one policy.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's fair. Because there's nothing, but in this case, it definitely had to just be that one. Because I don't see why she would be tripping if it was others.
Multiple, yeah,
Yeah.
because they was in a long-term relationship, like they was about to get married.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why she asked him about the policy, like to change the policy. And oh boy was like, such and such is the beneficiary, and that's just it.
Right.
And your girl was
Yep.
like, okay, I'm out of here.
Yep.
Um, so Life with T76 said because sometimes they have a special relationship with a family member and want to leave them something. Like my husband nephew has no father around. I can see him having a little policy. Okay.
Yeah. The children and the little ones, I think about that too, because yeah. Did they say? Do you remember? Was it his mom in this case, or did she just say family member?
Yeah, she didn't say who it was.
Okay, because that kind of makes a difference to me too, kind of.
Yeah, it does because okay, prime example. None of my children are married, but I have insurance policies on all my children. I've been having these insurance policies since they were small. I'm going to continue having these insurance policies, and I'm going to continue even when they're married. They can have their own, but I'm going to have this one. Um, in a case like that, I understand. I'm paying the policy, nobody else is. So if your mom or your dad have an insurance policy on you and they've been having this insurance policy on you, I don't see what the case is, but I think this was a policy that he got, or maybe his policy from work.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of putting his wife to be on there, or because she told, I think she was like, when we get married, I want you to change the beneficiary to me. And he was like, nah.
Right.
So
Yeah. Speaking, I can't help it. This I gotta mention it.
yeah.
Speaking of life insurance, y'all make sure y'all check out Dr. Rabbington's latest episode. Very informative on life insurance. I learned so much on it, so just had to put that out there. I mean, we're talking about it.
Oh, thank you, sis.
You're
No,
welcome.
Lashona, she wasn't the wife yet. She didn't want him to add her right then and there. It was once they got married. Once they got married and she became the wife, she wanted him to change the life insurance beneficiary. And he was like, no, if something happened to me, you and that person would just have to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Life with T76 said, oh, okay, I didn't have all the context. Yeah, that's a problem.
Okay. That's a problem.
Oh, LaShawna said she can get her own policy on him once they're married. Simple fix.
Right. There we go.
But what do okay, so um I wonder what was the reason. Because see, she didn't go into too much of detail.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
for him, like what was the reason why he didn't want to do it, or what was the reason why she made a big deal out of it? Because like LaShawna said, she could have just got another one. Because me and my husband have multiple. Like I have one where it's just split 4 ways.
Mhm.
25% for each one of my children, So I I don't think that would have been a deal breaker because I would have did like LaShawna. How much is that life insurance policy? Oh, 200,000. Okay, I'm gonna go get a $500,000 policy on you. I'm gonna pay it myself. That's all she had to do. But
You know what I think it could have been? Because we get a piece of it. I feel like when
yeah.
the more we sit and think about it, it probably was other issues, and that's
Mm-hmm.
the version we're given. And I don't know if I'm assuming it's his mom. I don't know because they really didn't say who. I wonder if it was like some mama thing situation, like battle of who's the queen in your life situation. Oh,
Yeah.
you're not letting your mama go? Okay, well, I'm gonna go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Could be. And then what if her and mom don't see eye to eye?
Hmm?
And then something happened to him. But she, like LaShawna said, I'm gonna keep going back to that. They will be married,
Yep.
so she can get her own on him because she's the wife. So she's gonna get the death certificate. The mom will have
Hmm.
to go through her to get the death certificate in order to get the money from the life insurance policy, because you cannot get a life insurance policy without a death certificate.
Hmm.
So the mom will have to go through her anyway. So
Yeah. Right.
I wish she would have went a little more deeper, but I just wanted to ask the
Right.
question just to see, you know.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah, just to see.
Lashada Success says, "What's wrong with her pocket? She don't want to be with him." We gotta get to the bottom of it. What's wrong
For
with
real.
her?
Oh, Life with T76 said she will make me nervous being focused on that. I may get scared to marry.
Right. No.
Right. That is true. Like, who focus on the life insurance policy before you get married? That's why I agree with you, Boogie. I think it was more, it's a lot of more other stuff too
Hmm.
that she just didn't talk about. But she also said about red flags. Remember when she was like, don't ignore red flags? She met this one guy, and before they started dating, she have a cat and she loved her cat, and he was like, oh, I don't like cats, and he said, oh, I don't do cats, and she said, well, I
Yeah.
don't do you, and that
Mhm.
was the end.
She's sassy.
That was the
Take your
end
time.
of that. So I think it was more so on like pay attention to little red flags and don't try to color them pink. If it's
Hmm.
a red flag, that's just what it is. It's a
Yep.
red flag.
Facts.
All right. So, Gen X, we have to read what Gen X said. If they aren't married yet, then it's a non-issue. Getting upset about something that isn't even in play makes no sense to me, but that's probably why I'm single. I agree with that
Come on.
though. I agree with that. I would just get my own life insurance policy. Yeah, I will get my
Yeah.
own life insurance policy. I wouldn't have a problem if I would have found out that um my husband had his mom as
Yeah.
his beneficiary, because yeah, the one he has I'm on, but I also have one on him and I'm
Right.
on it. So I don't think I would have tripped if he would have put his mama on it. That's his mom, you know.
Right.
Um
Right.
and I know she's gonna do right by him, you know, she's gonna lay him the rest the right way. So
Mhm.
I wouldn't trip.
Right.
All right, let's see. Um
Just Danielle says also, if mom has always been the beneficiary, why should that change rather than getting another agreed upon policy when they became married? When they become married.
I agree with that.
Hmm.
I agree. Yeah, so seem like
Hello, Allison.
everybody. Hi, Allison. Hi to everyone in the chat. I so agree. So the reason why I asked the question about the bills, I asked that because you know a lot of different people come from different backgrounds, and you know some cultures, you know, men, they feel like they're the provider, they have to pay all the bills, or you know, or like the new generation, some of them feel like the woman got to pay all the bills, you're gonna take care of me.
Right.
And
Right.
then also in the new generation, the women feel like, no, the man is going to take care of me, you're going to pay all the bills. So that's why, you know, I asked. So to me, I don't care who pays them, long as they get paid. I'll pay them, you
Right.
could pay them, we both could pay them.
Yeah. Because, you know, something that crosses my mind a little bit, because I've always said that I would say, like, if I met, you know, became married, when I become married,
Mm-hmm.
if that man was the type that was like he wants to pay everything, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I would still do something where I have income personally. Like I just
Mm-hmm.
always feel like I still want to have my own little thing going. Like, you know, I
Yeah.
still want to have my own income. I still want to do stuff. I don't want to be not knocking anybody that um is a housewife that just cooking and cleaning, because I
Mm-hmm.
think that's great too. And that is a lot of work. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I always said I still would want to do something, even if it was, hey, YouTube, and I was getting my revenue through that.
Mm-hmm.
But I would still want to do something where I have my own little thing. Like I wouldn't want to just, you know.
Yeah, and you can, because like in my household, my husband pays all the bills, but I buy everything that's in my house. Like I buy the decor, I'll do the furniture, I'll pay for registration for my son, I'll pay the tuition, I'll pay stuff like that because he take care of everything else. He'll buy the groceries. So when it's the little, I call it like the little knick-knack things, I
Right.
don't bring it to him. You know, I'll just pay. My son come home, be like, oh man, you know, you gotta pay registration for next school year. Oh, okay, I'll just pay it. So I
Right.
guess it just depends on, once you and your husband y'all sit down and talk about that, because I think you should have a conversation about that too. Like, okay, how are we gonna pay the bills? Are we gonna split everything straight down the middle, 50-50? You pay this, I pay that. So I think once y'all come into agreement of who take care of what, it'll
Hmm.
flow. Like I said, long as they're getting paid, I don't care if you're paying them, I'm paying them, we both paying them.
Same here.
Hey, Basil.
Hey, hey.
Hi, the Daily Dose. How are you? How is everyone today on this beautiful Sunday?
Yes. Life with T76 says, I catch it when I say we split the bills, people have told me it's not right, but I just want them paid. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Either one could
Mm-hmm.
do it. I have money to get what I want and he can get what he wants. Right.
Yes, that's what I said. T76. I agree. I just
Fact.
want the bills paid. I don't care who pays them, me, you, or both of us.
Right.
Okay. I know I had. Okay, so would this be a deal breaker? So I'm speaking to all my single people. If you meet someone and this person is a real nice person, they have a good job now, they're getting themselves together, but they do have a little debt. But you can see that they're paying towards they getting themselves together, they're paying their debt off. Would that be a deal breaker for you?
For me, it wouldn't be.
Okay.
Because like I have learned to make better financial decisions over time, and it's still a learning process. Pro-
Mm-hmm.
I'm still a work in progress, if I'm honest. So, but it is very important, though, especially if we're going towards getting serious in marriage, that they want to correct and grow. So long as they're doing that, that's good. I mean,
Right.
fine.
Um, Janek says absolutely not. Allison Map say how much? Um, I don't know. Let's say $10,000. They they was 15,000 in the hole in debt. Maybe they got in debt because they paid for someone funeral expenses, or maybe it's college debt, any kind of debt, but you do see that they are working towards paying this debt off. Would that be a deal breaker?
Not for me, for sure, because you said the key words, working towards it, you know.
Right.
And like you said, like, yeah, it could have been, helping pay for someone's funeral, because like this is another
Mhm.
reason why life insurance is good too. Sometimes people have to eat that and figure out
Mhm.
how to do that, and no one
Yep.
helps them. Plenty of times it
Right.
happens.
Yep.
Um, or even, and of course it's our responsibility, but even doing favors for people and they jam you up. So
Mhm.
you co-sign for somebody, they don't hold up their end of the bargain, you're stuck with that debt. I'm not
Mhm.
personally penalizing nobody for that, because
Right.
that goes. So,
Oh, Allison Map said not bad, but I heard of people being 500K, 800K. Now that's a lot. Now that is a different type of debt, but it depends on what kind of debt, because someone could be living in a if you're living in a house, you own a house and your house is worth 800,000, but you pay 500,000 for it at the time. That's considered debt, because anything that you're paying someone
mhm,
every month, that's considered debt.
mhm.
But if they owe 500K to 800K in credit card debt, or in some type of loan that they went to the bank to get for whatever reason, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of debt. I think that would have to be a conversation. We would have to sit down and talk and be like, why do you owe that much of money?
Right, right.
Yeah, because that's a different type of
And that ain't no student loan debt. That
yeah.
what you got going on. No. But yeah, it's a lot.
I agree with Gen X. He says, now I may want to wait till they take care of that completely before walking down the aisle, but I wouldn't end the relationship. I'll probably end up helping her if she really working for it. That's
Mhm.
so nice.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. You see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I agree. Mortgage and student loans is different than credit card personal loans.
Right.
I so agree, because everyone has some type of debt. If you have a mortgage, or if you have a car that you have a lien holder, all that's, considered debt,
Right.
or some kind of credit card bill, or. but that debt is okay because you know you need your car to go to work.
Right, right, right,
You need your house to stay in.
right. Shout out to Elle's Endeavors. Just
Hi, Els.
she said, "This is so true. A few people have asked me to co-sign for big furniture purchases, like luxury furniture, and I had to say no because I knew that they were already in a lot of debt." Yep.
Oh
Preach.
wow! How someone asks you to co-sign them for furniture? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that right there. No,
Yeah.
no, no, no.
You did the right thing because you saw their track record. That's
Mm-hmm.
important. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
gotta
I
pay attention.
agree. Life with T76 says, I have a question for y'all to ask. I will have to send it for another episode. Life with T76, we have our Love Talk email on both of our channel. You can email it to that email, and we
Yeah.
definitely will ask it.
Yeah. You got me excited.
I know. I want to know what it is. Just Danielle said, and some kinds of debt can leverage to actually make money.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see what Rodney and Melissa evolve and say? Do people really finance furniture?
They do. They finance everything. Absolutely. Yes, they do. And I'm
Okay,
curious because she said luxury furniture too.
I know. Can you like tell us what is luxury furniture? Like when you say luxury, you mean like a sofa that's like $10,000, like just outrageous, outrage price for a sofa? Now they coming to me because they can't go buy furniture, but instead of you wanting to go to like if you need a sofa set, going to, I don't know who sells a
uh,
cheaper place.
Big Lots.
Yeah, like Big Lots. You want to go
Hmm.
to a luxury store
Right.
to get the
You better go on Marketplace and get out of
for
here.
real. For real. Oh no. Okay, so T76 says she's gonna email it.
Okay. We're gonna be on the lookout.
Yes. Oh, she said they wanted massage chairs.
You better massage that debt.
You better go buy a massage pad.
Right. Like on Amazon. Oh my
Ah.
goodness.
Wait, Lashona's. Do y'all have that furniture store? Marble furniture. So, is that considered like the luxury, or is that a furniture store?
I think that's the luxury. I think
Oh, okay, like marble furniture. Okay.
yeah. Oh, Elle said $8,000 sofa, dining set for 5,000, and a nice dining chandelier. Oh my goodness.
How you ask somebody to finance that for you?
The nerve.
Girl, else I'd have been like, girl, this is a joke, right?
Right.
It's got to be. It's today, April 1st. That is crazy.
Somebody playing a joke.
Yeah, no. That's one thing that me and my husband don't do. We don't lend money. I don't lend money to nobody. Um Sorry, I just don't. I feel like if we can go out and get it and go to work every day and hustle and have different streams of income, they can too. So
Right.
no, we don't lend it.
Yeah.
And then if you do lend money, don't expect it back. Just check it off as a loss. And if you get it
Yeah.
back, that's a plus. And if you
Right.
don't, then you wasn't expecting to get it back anyway.
Yep. Somebody said, "Don't give out what you can't lose twice," or something like that. I might be
Mm-hmm.
saying that wrong, but I was
Mm-hmm.
inspired. I love it. They
Yep,
was
that's
like,
true.
I was like, "Yep." So if you know this is gonna really hurt you, if they not gonna pay it back,
Mm-hmm.
don't even give it.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then like when people be like, "Oh, I just need $400 till Friday, I get paid." Why you just can't wait till Friday?
Right. You better wait. We got and they have and the awesome thing about just apps and stuff, they have so many alternatives. You better call up Dave. They got that Dave app. Better get you some
Call
money, get you
Dave.
a payday loan or something from somebody.
Instead of Tyrone, you better call Dave.
Right.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
Facts.
It is funny. That is funny. Um, I agree with Rodney and Melissa. People need to live within their means. I agree.
Yeah. No, almost $20,000 furniture. No, no, no.
Yeah, I could see if you that's your own money,
Yeah.
yeah, that's your money. You work hard. But to ask somebody else, that is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yep.
Yes, Rodney and Melissa, we are all able-bodied. Go to work and earn yours. I agree.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, Anisha LTV, that is bold.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like that's how it be a lot of times though. They be really bold.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, what I see, because I don't lend money, but I see it. So if someone comes to someone to ask to lend money, to
Mhm.
borrow money, and that person give it to them,
Yep.
you start seeing this person buy stuff, and this person owes you money. You see this person out at a restaurant eating, doing all different kind of stuff. Like, wait a minute, this person owes me $300, and then
Right.
you ask the person for the money, and they get mad at you because you
Oh,
asking them for.
you ain't never lie. You ain't never lie.
I'm like,
I've
y'all got a good
been
time.
there. Right.
I'm not loaning no money.
Or you ever hear like people be like, oh, so this comedian used to say it, but basically he'd be like, oh, I'll give you back your little $20. But it wasn't little when you borrowed it though. Like when people have
Exactly. Right.
like, what's wrong? Please, and I don't want to have to text you. Like, you owe it to me.
Mhm.
Please
Mhm.
give me back.
Mhm.
Let's not make this awkward. Like,
Yep. You owe me money. Just give it to me. But
right.
yeah, I give back your little $20. Well, guess what? I want my little $20.
Exactly.
See.
Roddy and Melissa Evolving said they'll ask for your right arm and firstborn child.
Yeah. They don't care.
Right.
Yeah. T76 said, if I can help you, I would rather give it to you with no expectation. Yeah. Um, I just feel like some people would just try to use you, you
Mhm.
know. So I don't I don't give it. I don't lend money.
Mhm. I'll lend an ear. I'll
Yeah.
lend some
Now,
resources.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'll help in different kind of ways, but actually giving you money, no, I'm not doing that.
Right. Yeah. Life with T laughing. I would rather give than to lend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So I think if you want to just, I like that. I like that makes all the
Yeah.
difference. If you give and you don't have that pressure, that anxiety of
Mhm.
they not keeping up their word, they
Yeah.
burning you. Like, it's just like, here, I'm gonna just bless you with this and
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
And I'd rather give without you coming to ask me for it, because anybody can come up with a sob story,
Mhm.
you know, but y'all have some.
Right. Roddy and Melissa, the payday loan is the worst. Yeah. Oh yeah, Big Lot is closed. Yeah. Well, it was a store that
Wait, who
that
said Big Lots is closed?
Rodney and Melissa.
And you know what? I don't think ours is fully closed all the way. I know right now they're starting to do their 50% off, and I have to go up in there because I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, that's what I've been waiting for, the
Yep.
50 and up. But I'm like, oh my gosh, why is Big Lots closing? I like that store for Christmas. You know, I go up in there and get the Christmas stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
They used to have a lot of Christmas stuff.
Oh.
Allison Map says yes. Yep. Also come with the most sad story. Yeah, it's like, oh, Gen X say his Big Lots is open. Mine is open too, but they're closing. My Big Lots
Right.
is closing.
Mine is as well. Yep.
Oh, he said they was bought out last minute. I wonder by who.
Oh.
Me too, Mama B. I love Big Lots too.
Yeah. Well, it's
And
good they were bought out. So, oh well. So, are they gonna keep it the same, or are they gonna? I gotta look into that.
I guess it's gonna be a different name.
Right.
I hope it's another good store like Big Lots was. And our Big Lots was one of the stores when they broke down all the stores that was closing.
Mhm.
Ours was one of the ones that they said it was going to keep open.
And now they closing it.
Now they're closing it. Oh,
I think
mass liquidation. Oh. Well, you know, they can close our Big Lots and they can make our Big Lots a Ross, and I'll be happy.
right. I want a Ross here so bad. I think they're working on a location here, but I don't know if it's official yet. If it was just
Mm.
find out about that, but I wish they had one here so bad.
They might do. What did Toys R Us do? They closed the store and they kept it like an online store? Allison Mapp, what did Toys R Us do?
Yeah, that's a good question. Toys R Us used to be the store. Oh my.
Yeah.
We got
So,
Amazon now, though. Everything is so, and you can get your stuff really quick with Amazon.
yeah. But you know, I don't have little children anymore, but I'm thinking if you have a little child, it's not the same of actually going into the toy store, you know?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Wait, what Rodney and Melissa said, I lent someone $200 a year ago. I saw him last week.
Uh oh.
Ninja
Uh
got nerve to ask me if I still want that 200. Yeah, the
oh.
DMV is expensive. I need my coins.
Right.
What? To ask you if you still wanted it. Yes.
They think because you doing well or whatever, or you don't ask, you
Mhm.
don't want it. Like, yeah, I still want it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, the Toys R Us turned into a Ollie's.
Okay. So
Oh, okay. We have them stores too.
yeah, I keep hearing about Ollie's. I think I've seen it, but I've never been to Ollie's, so I'm like, I have no idea about that store.
And I wonder if Toys R Us, like if you can still buy, um, like do they still have the online store? I don't know.
Right. That's the good question. I have to look into that.
Wait, do you see what Rodney and Melissa said?
I got. Wait, you got. I told you
Why?
why. For people watching the replay, he said he got his behind whooped when he first
Yeah,
came to America.
he got his behind whooped at Toys R Us
At Toys R Us. Okay.
when he first came to America.
Right, right. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. Yep.
Can you tell us why?
Yeah. What in the world?
That is, oh, that is funny. That right there is. Them giraffes don't play. Oh my gosh.
You're too funny, Gen X.
But Toys R Us was the store. Like it really was the store.
Yeah. Oh my, it's like the best. Yeah. Like what?
They turned out Toys R Us, one of them, into a floor and decor. So I was happy about that. I was because I love floor and decor, yo.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on Rodney and Melissa. Oh, I
Oh,
stopped.
ooh.
So I stopped the guy from selling a PS2 back in the day. I was working security. Oh, okay. So it
Oh,
makes sense. Okay.
hmm. My
Oh my
goodness.
gosh, that person wanted that PS2.
Right. Sheesh. I Cherish Church says looking good to us. Thank you.
Oh, cherish.
Oh my goodness.
I know
Yeah,
that is.
people go crazy over them game system. Those and sneakers. They'll stand outside for them for sneakers in them game systems. Oh
Yep.
my goodness. Well, shout out to you, Rodney and Melissa,
Yeah.
for doing your job and well
Yeah.
going beyond, you know. Um,
Yeah.
shout out to security guards, period, you know,
Yeah. They got a tough job.
for sure.
Just trying to make sure that we didn't miss anything. I'm still I'm still blown away about the furniture.
Y'all are funny.
Oh, I'm blown away.
Allison Map says, I believe most Toys R Us are closed, but you can still have like Toys R Us pop up shops during holidays. Okay.
Mm. I haven't, like, toys wise, but they have, I guess, if you want to go into the store to buy toys, they still have like Walmart, Target.
Right.
um I don't know who else sell toys. I think like Marshalls, they have toy owls. um I don't know if TJ Maxx do. I'm trying to think. um So I guess they still do have stores where you can bring your child or your kids into the store to
Right.
pick out a toy.
Yep.
But when my children were small, that's why I used to bring them to Toys R Us.
Hmm. He said
Oh,
KB. I
Macy's
remember
do.
KB Toys. We used to have those in the mall. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
the mall y'all went. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That was the store too.
Oh, they do. Allison Map said Macy's have a Toys R Us section. They
Okay.
do.
Okay.
Oh, Stewart's. That's a old store. I don't think they have them anymore.
What's it called?
I think it was called Stewart's.
Okay. Okay.
I think that's a very old store. I don't think they have them anymore.
Okay. Oh,
I don't remember the KB, but you said that was in the malls?
the KB Toys. Yes.
KB
Yep.
Toys. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I would be so excited to get my little Barbie dolls and everything. That was a special treat. In fact, honestly, if I'm honest, like I feel like I went to KB Toys more than I did Toys R Us as a child because KB Toys was inside the mall where I
Mm.
lived. Yeah, yep, and it had everything like a Toys R Us would.
Mm. Oh, thank you, Destined to Recover. She said two of the most beautiful women on YouTube.
Oh, you better stop, girl.
Uh-huh.
Thank you so much. Aw.
So I was reading. I had wrote something else down when we was like talking about like finances and all that.
Yeah.
Um when you do have the conversation, when I say it's not just about like how much each person makes,
Mhm.
you know, you can also talk about like buying a house, saving for retirement, even starting a family, because you also will have to talk about and say, okay, when we start having children, are we going to pay for school? You know, send them to private school, Catholic school, or are they going to go to public school? So that plays in finance too.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of stuff that goes into finance when you're dating to talk
Mhm.
about.
Yep. It's really
It's
serious.
a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Wow. And then I would like to know, like, um, if I was, you know, dating the other person background,
Mhm.
like, you know, how did you grow up in your household? You know, did your father pay all the bills? You know, did you come from a single mother house where, you know, you saw your mom having to pay all the bills? Because all that plays a part too,
Mhm.
I would
Mhm.
think.
For sure. Yeah, especially if they like follow their parents'
Mm-hmm.
footsteps, like really are like my dad or my mom did it this way. This how you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, all that plays a part. Oh, thank you, Dustin. So Life with T 76 is more about what you keep than what you make.
Mhm. Yeah, that's so true.
Mm-hmm.
That's so deep.
Yeah.
It-
Yep.
that is so true. Shout
Yep.
out to Life with T because she does a lot of financial stuff too on her channel too.
Oh,
So that you know, definitely got to shout you out because she's talking about budgeting and different things as well. But that is so true because some
yeah.
people can have money, they could have make less, but they could manage
But
their
have
money
more.
far
Mm-hmm.
better.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. Manage it better. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't have to, just because you have it don't mean you have to spend it, especially now, um, with what's going on. Like, we really don't know um for the next coming couple of years of what's going to happen and the way stuff is going up right now. Right now, you know, is the time to really spend your money wisely
Yes.
and not just blow it.
Right. Got to get a second job to pay for eggs.
Really though. These eggs. These eggs say, "Oh, y'all gonna pay for me."
Right.
Wait,
Ain't no
what?
egg salad, no scrambled eggs, or nothing.
Nothing. But I did see that McDonald's, they're having their egg McMuffin $1.
Oh,
Y'all, you didn't get them emails? I got, yeah, it's all over. And I'm like, this is weird. Are they
right.
selling the bad eggs? Like, what is going on?
Exactly. No.
Why is it cheap? I thought it would have been higher because the eggs are going up.
Right. Are they saying like we looking out for you or like yeah or some bad stuff
Are we
going
trying to
on?
get rid of these eggs?
Right.
Oh,
I
so
did not see that. That's too funny. Oh wow.
so Rodney and Melissa says, if you ever get on these streets to date, anyways, get a background check, STD test, and family history. We kind of talked about the we kind of talk about all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Coming
kind of get
soon.
into all that. Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree. With you, Rodney and Melissa. Yes.
Yeah. It's important.
Mm-hmm.
It says that I love myself, to
Yeah.
care to do these things and have these conversations.
Yeah. Because if you're dating, and first of all, I will want I would want you to get a STD test.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have a problem getting it because I know I'm good. So if
Exactly.
you have a problem with it, then that's telling me something.
Right. Right.
Like why would you have a problem with going and get that?
Yeah. Especially if you say, "Hey, I'm willing to," or "I'm cool," if you're willing to offer up yours as well, like your results too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
And I
So
think I would be too, just kind of like if I were the man or whatever, I'll probably be like, she respects herself. I think that would be kind of
mhm.
attractive to me. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. And even on a man part, like if we dating and I say, well, we should both go to our primary care doctors, go get a complete blood panel, STD check. And he'd be like, yeah, when you want to go? I'd be like, ooh, like, ooh.
exactly.
So Life with T 76 said, I personally know a self-made millionaire and he never made over 45K. Yeah, he did right by his money,
Hmm.
invested,
Yeah, that's inspiring. Wow.
I agree, Allison Map. A lot of people are spending just to try to keep up. If you have it, you have it. Um, if you work hard and you want to treat yourself, nothing is wrong with that. But if you have to pay your bills and then you
Mhm.
out here trying to get this outfit because you trying to go see Beyonce and all this, like, come on. Like,
Right.
you don't need to be spending your money on it.
Right.
Ronnie and Melissa said, don't spend money. President Elon is firing everybody and their mama.
Right. And a mama.
Oh, do you see what I cherish? Church Network says.
What she say? What she say? Something amazing, I'm sure.
She said, love to be your
Oh,
next guest.
of course.
Don't worry, you're coming on.
Yes.
Um,
Amazing
Wait,
episode.
Anisha LTV said that's a red flag. Oh, I want to know, Anisha, can you tell me what's a red flag? I know we kind of behind in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Let us know.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Maybe it's somewhere. Um. Oh, eggs are $15 in some stores.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I know they about 10 near me for sure. 'Cause I was at the store yesterday.
Mm. And then
Oh,
what?
Anita said the red flag is that cheap McDonald's meal. The egg
Oh, I
McMuffin.
agree. I agree. Yes. When
Right.
I got that and I went on their website and I saw that it was true because I got the email and I
Yeah.
said, well, let me go see. And it's true. I was like, something's not right. I
Yeah.
said, are they trying to get rid of all them eggs? Don't eat it. Please don't. I agree. So, Boogie, I
Yeah,
think we have an announcement to make.
we do. We do. So you guys, next week we have a special guest. You probably see her on YouTube, your favorite Jersey girl. We have a lot of great stuff to talk to her about, and that she's gonna she's gonna share with us actually, and it's gonna be an amazing conversation, much like today's episode. So y'all make sure y'all have y'all post notifications on and tune in for this conversation because yeah, I don't want to give y'all too much, but just please make sure y'all tune in. It's going to be incredible.
Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. So I just want to say thank you to everybody in the chat. This was awesome, like always. Can't wait till next Sunday. Boogie, it's always a pleasure doing the show with you.
It is. Same here. We had a lot of good conversation, and
Yes.
that was amazing as well, y'all.
Mm-hmm. They really are. They really are. So, like Boogie said, next week we have Jersey Girl, your favorite Jersey Girl. We're gonna have a great conversation. And
Absolutely.
before we leave, Boogie, is there anything else you want to say, or
No,
you
I was
got
just saying, y'all have met the best. Y'all showed the love today on the Love Talk, and I look forward to seeing y'all next week for the show.
Yes. Yes. Well, y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next week.
Bye, y'all.
Love talk, it's love talk with also believe.